Welcome everybody to the penultimate round of the season and the league. It's the Greek Grand Prix today here at the Thessaloniki International Circuit. Jerri and Outguard head into this race separated by just 12 points in Jerri's favour. There is no doubt that this is going to be one of the greatest races of FRIL. We have got 18 corners at this track, 11 to the left and 7 to the right, with some of the fastest corners such as the downhill section of turn 10 and 11. We've got quite a huge amount of elevation change, mainly in the first and middle sector, where the drivers will be battling against quite a number of bumps on the surface of this circuit, which could result in a few skill issues we might see in the race today. We have two DRS zones on the run down to turn 6 and the final chicane that will help the drivers with overtaking here today with that extra 15 km per hour of straight line speed. The first ever Olympic Games were hosted in the state of Olympia in 776 BC, and the Thessaloniki International Circuit has the longest pit lane in Ion, taking just over 25 seconds to enter and exit the pit lane, so making an extra stop for a broken front wing will definitely be something the drivers will be trying to avoid today. So here's our starting grid then for the Greek Grand Prix. Ni lines up in first place with Pikachu alongside him on the front row for Mercedes. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bali, his best result ever in qualifying, in third, Outguard in fourth for Williams, Senna in fifth for Aston Martin, Chris lines up in sixth for Red Bull, ASM lines up in seventh for Williams, with Evan in Audi lining up in eighth. Trex lines up in 9th for Alfa Romeo, Dom lines up in 10th for Alpine. In 11th we've got AMW for Audi lining up alongside Razor Hyper in 12th. We have Ethan in 13th for Alfa Romeo, Stealthy starts 14th for Red Bull, Jerri on the back row alongside the GOAT in 16th. Oh, Late Glue's crashed already under formation there. So Late Glue's out of the race already. Right, so it's the penultimate round of the season. We've got 5 flights ahead of the drivers. It's lights out and away we go. Ni doesn't get a greatest start there, a little bit of wheel spin, but on the second part of the start it's a decent one, and the Aston Martin or Senna, they're cutting a lot of the corner there. I wonder if that's a warning, but he's up into second place because of that, as they're jockeying for position though, for the lead of the race now. There's the Williams of, I think Outguard is right there as well, as we make our way though through to the middle sector now. It looks like Ni is still leading the way to Outguard in second place, so Outguard's gained 2 positions. Pikachu has had a pretty good start as well. He's still in P3, holding off the likes of Senna now. He's forming a bit of a train behind him though. We've got Chris, Bali and ASM in that train, as well as Dom. No, Dom's a bit further back, but Ni right now leads them away. And as we enter the final sector shortly right now, looks like Outguard though has managed to close their gap now to 1/10 of a second. He might look for the move now on lap 1 here. Ni on the medium tires, so is Outguard. As we come now to the final chicane, is anyone gonna bin it here? It looks like Ni. Oh, Ni, he's gone into the wall, and there's a huge gaggle of cars messing up there at the chicane. But Outguard's managed to keep it clean there. The bots of the game's a little bit laggy right now, but it looks like Outguard 1.4 seconds ahead of ASM in second. It's a Williams 1-2 right now. This is exactly what they needed, with Jerri currently sitting in P8. So at the moment here, Williams is gaining a huge chunk of points on AlphaTauri that are 70 points ahead in the championship. It's still going to be quite a stretch to win this Constructors though, as now ASM here is under attack from Senna. Senna breezing past with the DRS. He gets up into second place now. Senna on the medium tires. ASM is on the softs actually. So ASM's not really making the full use of those softs right now, but it's still early in this race. He might just be trying to get in the groove of things, as there's a car off in the background. Who is that? Is that neither? No, it's not. Who was that? Is that Kazoo there? No, that was Moto, I think, who binned it there. So Moto's down the order again, down to plumb last here, barring late glue. As now making our way through the final chicane again. Is everyone gonna keep it clean? No, there's someone who's gone off there. I think that might have been Jerri there. I'm not sure if Jerri has damage. I think he's fine. But Senna has just set a new fastest lap of this race. As ASM's just set a new fastest final sector, beaten by Razor though, further 9 seconds down the road. But Outguard's lead still is very healthy, a 1.1 second gap to his teammate right now. With Senna just about a little bit further back. And then Nee has managed to make his way back up into 4th place after that mistake there on the first lap. But he's under pressure soon from Chris right now. Nee doesn't seem to have DRS actually. Chris does have DRS, and Chris goes down the inside. Nee going a little bit deep there. Jerri now as well is on the scene. He's trying to get through as well. The Red Bull of Chris though looks like he's struggling a bit on the acceleration there on those medium tires. As Jerri though, oh my, Jerri getting a huge bit of oversteer there, as well as the Alpine of Dom in front of him. But those two are lucky enough to keep it out of the wall there. And it looks like Chris now is still battling with Nee now as we make our way down to the final corner. It's side by side now, going through this final chicane. Nee having a much better exit there, and I think he might be able to get back ahead of Chris here, but I think Nee might be holding these guys up a little bit. He's already 9/10ths back from Senna, who is also 1.1 seconds behind ASM though. So Nee still just about has DRS, but he's still got to try and push to keep that DRS. As Ethan though has made his way up into 7th place. He's currently trying to pressurize the championship leader Jerri right now, who is actually getting a little bit detached right now from the main top 5 here. He's already 1.4 seconds back. Still has DRS though off of Chris, fortunately for him. As now it looks like Nee and Chris, they're catching up to Senna, who actually had a warning in that first sector now, as Chris is now looking to try and have a move soon on Nee again, as ASM is still not too far up the road though from Senna as well. So Senna should be getting DRS, I believe, from the Williams driver right now. As we are going through now to the final few corners here. ASM I think has just closed the gap a little bit there actually, down from 1.6. We'll see what the gap is though at the end of this lap. ASM taking a very conservative line through that corner there. That might be costing him some time. He's lost 2/10ths in the middle in that final sector to Outguard, as Jerri's just gone fastest in that final sector, sets a new fastest lap of the race. He's only 7/10ths back from Chris now, so he's managing to get himself into DRS. He's now the one pulling away from the pack here, as Stealthy and Ethan now, they are battling for 7th place. But now ASM, he's not got DRS. Look at that, we've got another 4 cars right behind him who do have DRS. Senna's closing in on those medium tires. He's having a little look around the outside. Is it going to be the switcheroo though? Not quite. He doesn't quite have the enough exit speed to do it, but he's looking for a move now around this corner. I think ASM's tires might already be going off here. 92% on that front left. He's going to be struggling for sure in some of the left turns here, which is in this final sector. So you can see he's losing quite a bit of time right now due to that tire wear. Nee as well is catching up to this fight here. Chris now is under attack from Jerri behind though actually, as we make our way through this final chicane. Ooh, very close to the wall. Oh, who was that who's just hit the wall there? That was Stealthy. Somehow he's got no damage from that. How has he done that there? Maybe the FPS merchant is coming in into clutch there. As ASM though, he's now under attack here from Senna and Nino, who are trying to get this second place off him now. It was a Williams 1-2 here for about 7 laps. It could be over now, as Senna is trying to make his way through on the inside. And now Ni and Senna are ahead with the DRS. No, Senna actually doesn't have DRS. I think Ni did have a bit of DRS there. But ASM now has just lost 2 positions. He might lose more actually. If Jerri and Chris can find a way through. He's trying to get the move back on Ni though, as Ni defends to the inside. And actually he goes for a move on Senna. And now Ni moves up into 2nd place, with Senna tractioning him there. It looks like Senna might have 2nd place. No, Ni just gets him back there. And ASM's lost a huge amount of time there. His front left already degrading down to 86%. It's only been a lap. And look, he's coming into the pits now, so those tires not lasting too long. Oh my, ASM nearly crashing it in the pit lane there. As now Ni and Senna, they're continuing to battle away for a 2nd place right now. They've got only a 10th between them across the line. Chris is getting a little bit detached, but he should get DRS on the back straight to reel himself in a little bit, as well as Jerri right behind him. And now as we make our way through this middle sector here, Senna's managed to stay ahead. He has another warning though in that 1st sector, so he's on 2 warnings already. That's not ideal for him right now. He has to try not to get another one, or he's going to get a penalty from the game. 4 tenths clear of Ni though, and a further 2nd to Chris behind, who's 6 tenths ahead of Jerri just about, and Ethan just about closing in as well right behind him, as Ni now goes for a move through the chicane, does get through, as we've got a few cars coming into the pits now. There's Jerri off the soft tires. I actually didn't notice he was on the softs there, but our championship leader now in very early on lap 8 of 26, going on to lap 9 and onto a set of medium tires, so that's a 2-stopper for Jerri for sure right now, likely soft, medium, soft. As we we'll watch back on the battle for 2nd place right now. It looks like Ni is just about ahead by a 10th of a second right now. These two both on the medium tires, so they've got relatively equal tires in terms of percentages as well. They've got the same amount. Chris behind is on the mediums as well. He's got a little bit better tires on the rears though, so he's just about keeping up while saving those tires. As Senna now has fallen half a second behind Ni though. Not ideal for Ni right now. And as we've gone now to lap 10 of 26, now we're into the 2 digits of the lap count now. Ni is just about holding on to this 2nd place, but Senna will get slipstream down this back straight right now to try and have a chance here. It looks like Ni's ERS, no, his ERS is a little bit wonky there, but coming now down to this back straight now, it looks like Senna can't quite close in enough to get that move. No, I was wrong. He just about does get through. I think he braked a lot later there than Ni there. As we come down through this right-hander, Senna going a little bit deep, trying to get his way through. He'll have a better exit, but can't seem to get the move through just yet. As Chris is meanwhile is lurking in the background, waiting for one of these drivers to make a mistake here. That would cost them a bit of time. But he is getting a little bit detached now as Ni trying to fake the pit stop. Oh my, that's Moto getting a bit of screen time there as we make our way down to this next lap right now. 6 tenths now the gap from Ni to Senna, so he's lost about a 10th there on that lap. Senna has to Ni, and then Chris now just closing in right now. He's just 7 tenths back from Senna right now. So he might be able to use that DRS to try and pull himself back into this fight for 2nd right now. And now Senna had a bit of a better exit there. Just now, he just managing to get ahead right now on our screens. He sets a new fastest middle sector as well. So he's going relatively well, but he's got a little bit on the curb there. That's cost him some time. Ni might be able to get back through, and he does get back through. So Ni now retakes that second place. As Chris, though, he's getting a little detached. Ooh, he's hit the wall there actually. And Ethan might be waiting to try and pounce here as Razor has crashed out. And that's going to be a safety car deployed. So anyone who's missed the pit lane might be at a huge disadvantage. I don't think many have missed the pit lane. Oh yes, many have missed the pit lane. Jerri is in now. Trex is coming in. ASM staying out, interestingly. And I would assume Kazoo will be coming in as well later on. But this safety car has helped out the likes of Romza as well, well, the pit starters in general who didn't attend qualifying. Think safety car in next lap, right? Safety car in lap 14 probably. Warma, I swear to God, you better not bin it. Senna just served his penalty and went back a few positions, and then I think now he's back in P2. Is safety car in this lap or not, by the way? Oh. Alright, now onto the safety car restart here. Outguard leads the way. He's got Senna and Nee right on his tail. So does he's got Chris, Pikachu, Ethan, Bali, and Dom right behind him as well. He's gone now. So we're going to be going green now. And through the chicane, is anyone gonna bin it here on this restart? Senna almost did. He's lost the rear there a little bit. Maybe cold tires coming into effect there. But it's gonna be Outguard now, who does stay ahead. He's got a huge gap already to Senna there by 1.6 seconds. Woma, you know you're gonna have to respawn a car now, right? Woma, you know you have to respawn the safety car now, and it's gonna delete someone. Why did you do that, bro? You're gonna end up deleting Jerri because of that. Woma, you idiot. Woma, you know now you have to pray that no one else crashes, right? Because anything that happens now is gonna be your fault. They're literally going to crash because you're literally gonna cause someone to crash because of that. Oh, Moto is stuck there. No advert, no. We haven't even taught them how to do a VSC. We can't just make one up right in the middle of the race. We just, I think if you, maybe Woma, you can just spawn another random car and then just be the safety car with that. Because if you spawn like a 2023 car, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna delete someone. You can't just bank on that, bro. There's a 1 in 17 probability of that happening. Oh, there's Nee who's gone straight on. Has he lost his wing? No. Somehow he's just about kept his front wing there. As now though, he's lost a few positions now because of that. And Cyvip has just crashed out. So I think that might be a safety car, and it is going to be a safety car. Everyone has passed the pit lane though, so we've still got 14 drivers in the race now. Woma, what are you doing? No, what are you doing, Edward? Dude, stop freaking trolling, man. Don't gamble like Graham, bro. Okay, Pierre, can you please stop trolling? You can do safety car in, I think. Actually, no, don't. Dom still hasn't pitted, don't do it. Just let them go one more lap. And Kazoo's a bit far behind as well. So just go one more lap. Lap 19 in. Are you announcing it or not? I'll just do it then. So. Oh, okay. Well, how is Moto still in the race, bro? Why is he chosen to come out right now? Oh, never mind, he spun out anyways. What does Senna do? Oh, Moto crashed. Right, here we go then. Second safety car of the day. Outguard's once again here. He's gonna have to try to deal with these cars right behind him here. As he's got Chris and Senna right on his tail, and now coming down to the final corner, it's gonna be green flag now as we come across the line to start lap 20 of 26. We've got 7 laps of 7 laps of racing to go. Romza's actually managed to get a jump on Chris there on the restart, as well as Senna. So Chris having very slow reaction time, almost like Piavana, who's retired already. As Outguard now, looks like he's managed to build quite a big gap already to Senna in second place. Senna is gonna be hoping he can get some DRS, so he won't be able to defend from the cars behind. He's actually got a very big gap already though to Romza, so maybe Senna burning a little bit more ERS in that first sector. He's actually closing in right now on Outguard. Those soft tires really helping him right now. Outguard on the medium tires, so definitely committing to the end of this race. Senna's gonna have to hope he can either save those tires till the end of the race, or that he can make up a whole pit stop distance, because I'm not sure if he can nurse those softs all the way till the end of this race here. As currently though, the gap is 8 tenths to Senna right now from Outguard. Romza is 9 tenths back, Chris a further 9 tenths back. He's got Pikachu and me pretty close behind. There's a bit of a gap then after that to Ethan and Jerri. As we make our way now through the first corner, Romza looks like he's looking for a move right now on Senna here. Senna not making full use of those soft tires. He's currently being under pressure from Romza, who's on the medium tires right now. As we go down this short back straight, we've got Chris right there looking in the back there as well. He might get a bit of DRS as we come down this back straight. Senna does have DRS actually from Outguard, so that's just about helping him here to stay ahead of the Audi driver. As we make our way though through to this middle sector, Romza is right on his tail. Senna trying to weave a little bit there. Yeah, as now the gap though, 1 second. Let's see what the gap is at the end of this middle sector now. We'll wait and see. It's 6 tenths of a second. Romza having a really good middle sector there. As now he's pressurizing Senna. He might get himself through, and he does get through. He's now gonna go and chase after the win right now. He's got 5 laps to do it left. As we make our way through this final chicane, has Senna been lit? He has almost done it. And there's another car in the background there who's made a mistake. Chris there hitting the wall. He's now fallen back behind Pikachu, and he'll be under attack from the cars behind now. As now the gap in front though, 0.4 of a second. Senna is a further second back. Now going on to the back straight here. Does Romza have DRS? He does have DRS. He's half a second back at the end of the first sector. He's gonna be trying to go for a move soon. Outguard goes very deep. They're under pressure from Romza now. Romza though, he might lose the chance to win the championship after this race, but he's not. He's gonna still be trying to go for the win right now. 4 laps to go after this one. Senna though has to nurse those tires a long way still. He's still got 96% tires, but he's got to somehow keep it at least above 90 till the end of this race if he wants to stay competitive. There's now though Romza is right behind Outguard now. He's got a little slipstream. No, not anymore. Outguard pulling to the right hand side to try and break the toe as Senna Senna is spun out behind there, and so Senna is toppling down the order. He's not going to be battling for this win anymore now. There's Outguard though. He's now right ahead of Romza. Romza just trying to find his way through, and he gets a better exit though up the hill. Can he get the power down and try to make the move on the Williams driver now? Outguard here, he's trying to get a huge number of points against Jerri. He's got a close, what is it, 12 points to Jerri, I believe, in the championship. So he needs to try and close as much as he can before the next race, which is the final race of the league here. As Jerri is trying to cut his way through the pack right now. He's currently right behind, I think there's Ethan and Dom there. So as Dom though, Dom almost losing it there. But now Outguard once again still just holding on to this position right now. I think the problem here is Romza doesn't get DRS the moment he comes too close here, as well as some dirty air, so he's not quite able to get the move through right now. As we go through the chicane though, Outguard having a very bad exit. As we cross the line though, once again a bit of lag. But we'll wait and see. Outguard is 2/10 across the line ahead of Romza. Ethan somehow ahead now. In third place all of a sudden right now. So now, but he's under pressure though from the cars behind, and they do manage to get through. Oh, Romza looks like he's made a mistake actually. He's down now to he's down 2.3 seconds back from Outguard all of a sudden. He lost 2.1 seconds to his personal best first sector there. So that's that might be the win here, nailed down for Outguard. But Jerri is still right there, fighting for a podium position right now. It could be the podium for Jerri right now. But how many points is he going to be able to limit the damage by? He's down now to 4th place. He's trying to get past Ethan. According to the board, he does get past Ethan. He's still battling away with him though. As we come down to this back straight now, Jerri is going to be trying to get the DRS. He doesn't get the DRS open though. He has the fastest middle sector though, so he's definitely still got some pace left in this race. As we cross the line now, it's the penultimate lap of this race, in the penultimate race of the season. As Jerri is once again trying to find a way through. ERS deploying, Ethan as well though deploying some ERS down there. As Romza though has pulled away a little bit. He needs to try and get out of DRS range to be safe in this race though. But Ethan right now, he is just barely ahead of Jerri. Jerri trying to go the long way round the outside. Can he make it stick? No, he can't. And Jerri, I think, just about gets DRS. And he's going to be trying to pull himself back in here, but he can't actually. He lost a bit of time due to that DRS there. And that's not been a huge help for him here. Is it going to be the Season 1 champion here who holds up Jerri though? If Jerri stays in 4th place though, it's going to come down to 1 point separating these two in the last race. So Ethan might be making a huge difference in the championship. He's pulled 9/10 now to Jerri, who might yet lose more positions though if this keeps on going. He's got DRS though to try and pull himself back in on Ethan right now. As we make our way now through the final chicane here, we've got Chris has despawned unfortunately. So Stealthy and Pikachu though, they're still right there behind right now. And meanwhile though, Ethan, he's going for 2nd place. Romza has lost a lot of time here. what's Romza doing here? He's lost a huge chunk of time once again in that in that first sector. He's lost 7/10 to his personal best. Ethan, though, he's on a mission right now. He set a new fastest first sector. He's 1.5 seconds back from Outguard. He might still be able to win this race. It's gonna be quite a tall order though, to gain 1.5 seconds with these few laps, sectors remaining. He looks like he is gaining though. As meanwhile behind, oh, you could see there's Stealthy losing the back end. Maybe it was Pikachu though, couldn't quite tell there. As Jerri though, he's trying to defend his 4th place as well. Ethan is still also trying to defend from 3rd place Romza right now. But as we come now to the final corner, Outguard is gonna win another race this season. Outguard is gonna cross the line, take the lead of the championship. Ethan comes home in 2nd place, Romza in 3rd. Jerri though, he's lost 2 positions. Jerry's come down to 6th place now. And so he loses 17 points to Outguard, which means it's going to go down to the final race of the season with a 5-point gap. So Outguard wins the Greek Grand Prix by 1.4 seconds to Ethan in 2nd. Romza finishes in 3rd for Audi, Mercedes in 4th, Stealthy in 5th. And in the Drivers' Championship, then Outguard now retakes the lead of the championship with a 5-point lead going into the final race of the season to Jerri in 2nd for AlphaTauri. And looking in the Constructors' Championship, then AlphaTauri now seal off their Constructors' Championship, Williams in 2nd and Audi in 3rd.
Keeps bleeding from the words I spit.